Hello. Do the setup here. Hello, everybody. I think we're still going to need 1 minute, so everybody's ready. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Bonjour à tous. So today's class is from the stunning Penthouse terrace of the beautiful Royal Savoie à Lausanne, Switzerland. It's a wonderful day. We're really in spring. We have arrived. I'm going to do this class today in English, but I'm going to speak a few words in French in the beginning. Donc, ce cours va être en anglais aujourd'hui. N'hésitez pas à regarder la vidéo du dimanche passé, c'était en français. Et je vais toujours alterner un peu en français, en anglais, même je vais faire peut-être en franglais. So, today's focus will be on the legs. You want to strengthen the beautiful legs, the inner thighs, because summer is almost there, right? So to prepare for summer, we want to strengthen also the back side of the body, meaning the hamstrings and the glutes, because if we are weak in that area, we tend to have back issues, especially in the lower back. So the stronger the foundation is, the better you feel in the rest of the body. It's like a tall building. When you build it, you need to have a good foundation so you can really rise up tall in your building. Same is true with us. So let's get started. Let me grab the bottle of water. Didn't prepare. Okay, so let's start on all fours. And just spread your fingers widely. The index fingers are parallel to each other. You want to roll the biceps forward. Make sure the knees are directly underneath your hips. We're going to already work on the backside, the hamstrings. So with your next inhalation, lift up the right leg. Flex the foot. When you look back, you can see the sole of the foot is parallel, if you are inside, to the ceiling, parallel to the sky. And then you're just going to lift it up a little bit, feel the engagement on the backside of the leg, and lower it down. You're going to add the breathing. With your inhale, lift up the leg. See if you can lift it until the quadriceps is parallel to the ground. And with your exhale, lower down. Pull your navel in. Inhale, lift the leg up. Solid. And with your exhale, lower down. We're going to do the other side. So flex the foot, lift up the leg, and feel the engagement on the backside. Take a long and deep inhale. Pull your navel in. Try not to collapse like this. You want to really keep it straight. With your exhale, lower down without shifting your hips. Inhale, lift up the leg. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Deep inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower down. Good. And then right side again. This time we're going to open up to the side. Deep inhale. And then extend your leg. And with your exhale, round your spine and draw the knee into the chest. Maybe you can kiss your knee. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, straightening. And rounding your back. Good. Take a long and deep inhale. Open it up. Exhale, extend. And then curl it in. One more time. Deep inhale to open up. Exhale, extend. And then release. Other side. Good. With your inhalation, open up to the side. Keep your hips stable. Exhale, extend, and then curl. Make a round spine like a cat. Inhale to open up to the side, backwards, and exhale to round. You're going to do this one more time. Deep inhale, open it up. Exhale back, release. And just shift your hips from side to side. Good. And then just sit backwards onto your heels. If you have knee issues, feel free to place a towel or something behind the knee, basically. And then just roll your shoulders back and down. Close your eyes for a moment. And just find your breath. Deep inhalation and deep exhalation through the nose. Now we're going to twist to the left. So place your right hand onto your left thigh, and then with your inhalation, lift the spine, and with your exhalation, twist. With your inhalation, you want to extend more, and with your exhalation, twist from the navel upwards. Good. Come back to the middle. We're going to go to the other side. So inhale to lift, exhale to twist, inhale to lift more, and exhale to twist more. Good, and then come back to the middle. Good. Going to go back onto all fours. And now we want to extend the right leg, again, parallel to the floor. Keep your flex in the foot. So basically, the toes are facing down. You don't want to open up the hips. You want to keep it square. And then if you want, you can extend also your left arm. If this is too much, keep your left hand on the floor. Good. Now, with your exhalation, round your spine again. Pull your navel in and draw the knee towards the elbow. Long and deep inhale. Full inhale to extend. Exhale to round again. Linking breath and movement. Inhale to extend. And with your exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Still focus on the back side. This is the target today. Good. If you want to extend your arm, take a long and deep inhale to even lengthen more. And with your exhale, start to round. Long and deep inhale to extend. Exhale to round. Long and deep inhale one more time to extend. And with your exhale, release. And just shift your hips from side to side. And we go into the first downward facing dog. So spread your fingers widely. Make sure the index fingers are pointing forward. You want to push all the knuckles into the ground. And then just curl your toes under and press back into downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Maybe say no. Just move your chin from side to side. Good. We're going to extend the right leg. Keep your toes facing down. So you want to roll the inner thigh upwards, strong in your back leg. The left heel can touch the floor or not, doesn't really matter. It's still early in the practice. And then just switch the sides. Lift up your left leg. Hold it steady. The same amount of weight on both hands. Roll the inner thigh up. Good. Both feet down. And then just take small baby steps forward. Take a stroll. Take your time. And sway from side to side. Loosen it up. And then slowly roll up the spine all the way. Scoop the navel in. And come into mountain pose. So stand at the front side of your mat. Make sure you root down through both feet. Stable in your legs. Press the inner thighs back. So you want to press like this, backwards. At the same time, lift your chest towards the sky. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep your palms open and just settle in for a moment. Breathe again. Deeply through the nose. Close your eyes. Just stand still. And then with your inhalation, circle the arms towards the sky. Grab your left wrist and then swing your hips towards the left. And you can pull lightly on your wrist to open up the whole left side of the legs, allow you to be flexible in the rest of the body. Come back to the middle and then grab the other wrist. Shift your hips to the right, extend it all, and just breathe into the right side. We always want to create a lot of space in this area. Good. Long and deep inhale. Both hands up. And with your exhale, you want to hinge at the hip crease. We take a soft forward fold. You can always soften your knees. Long and deep inhale to lift up the heart, reaching forward with the chest. Here, the same thing. You want to roll the inner thighs backwards. And then you want to really keep your spine as long as possible. Good. And then just release into a forward fold. Grab your opposite elbows and swing it out. Good. Now I said leg work, so you know what's coming probably. Chair pose. So just lower down your hips, reach forward with the heart, and then slowly lift up the arms and just sit down. When you look down, you can see the toes. The first one doesn't have to be super low, but already feel the inner thighs hugging the midline. You want to hold it steady. Make sure it doesn't go into your back. That means you need to use the strength of the legs so it doesn't go into the bone structure. Very important. Otherwise, yoga can also create lower. Come back to your breath. Keep the steady breath. One more time. Come back into your chair. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Lift it up. And we're going to add an extra one. Exhale. Place your belly. Long and deep inhale. With your exhale, sit down. And with your inhale, straighten the legs. Come all the way up. The fingertips can kiss each other. Lean back if you can. And then with your exhale, hands in front of your chest. Relax your shoulders. Good. We're going to add on. So with your inhalation, circle the arms towards the sky. With your exhale, dive forward. Now take a big step back with your right foot. And then if you want, you can drop the knee. Otherwise, make this all about the back leg. Steadiness, root down to the left heel. And then simply lift up the fingertips, but keep your back leg super engaged. Roll the inner thigh upwards. Strong, but yet at ease. So there's no clenching, no biting teeth. Usually the teeth don't help. They're good for eating, good for biting, but not at yoga. So make sure you relax your jaws. Good. Place your hands and then step back. You're going to hold the plank. Of course, plank is great for the core, but also here, the legs are solid. So really focus on the strength in the legs. Hug the midline through the inner thighs. Good. If you want to make it less static, keep the strength, but you can slightly move forward and backwards. Pull your navel in. Keep reaching forward with the chest. Good. With your exhale, drop the knees. Take a long and deep inhale. Exhale, upper body strength. Slowly bend your elbows. Come all the way down towards the floor. Now press the tops of the feet down. The pubic bone pelvis down. Engage your legs. Again, there you go, the legs. So really strong in the legs, in the hamstrings, in the glutes. And with your inhale, lift up into a baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale into baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Good. Third time, lift it up. And then maybe you can lift up the legs, the hands. Go for a swim. You can almost do it in La Clément. Extend your arms forward and then swim. Arms back, lift it up even higher. Exhale to lengthen. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale to lengthen. And inhale to lift it up. Good. And then place your hands down. Inhale. Lift it up, maybe into an up dog. And with your exhale, take a child's pose for a moment. Child's pose is your home base. So if you don't feel like doing tons of vinyasas, then you can just go into child's pose. Take a moment to breathe and then come back into downward facing dog. And in down dog, pay attention that you press the inner thighs back. You want to create a lot of space between the sitting bones. And then slowly, maybe you can lower down the heels. Press the inner thighs back, strong in the quads, the front side of the legs. If you're strong in the front side, you can also open up the back side more safely. Take small steps forward again. And we're going to go into the chair. So lower down your hips, lift up the heart. Take your hands in front of your chest, sit low. And then we want to balance on one foot. So lift up one foot, balance on the other, and then sit back and low. So you feel, again, the back side. See if you can hold it here without shifting and wobbling too much. And then switch the sides. So the movements are very subtle. Hold it here. Good. Both feet down. One more time. Deep inhale to lift up the chest. And with your exhale, forward fold. Good. Now, variation 1, you can simply grab behind your legs. Variation 2, with the peace fingers, grab the big toes. Inhale, everybody, lengthen the spine. Press the inner thighs back. You can still have a little bend in your knees. With your exhale, with a long back, hinge at the hip crease. Place your belly on your thighs and let go of your head. Make sure the neck is always long. Come back to your breath. And again, relax the jaws. So there's softness in your facial expression. And then let go. And simply roll up the spine. One notch at a time. Roll the shoulders back and down. Close your eyes. And stay in your mountain pose. Good. With your inhale, lift up the arms, root to rise. Exhale, dive forward. You're going to step back with the left foot this time. Set it up. So stay on the ball of the foot, of the back foot. The heel is straight back. And you want to anchor through the whole foot, the whole front foot. And then simply hover here for a moment. Keep your back leg solid. So this is all about strengthening the legs. So keep it strong in the back leg. Whenever it's too much, feel free to drop the knee for a moment to rest, and then you can pick it up again. Good. Place both hands. Take a long and deep inhale. Go back into plank. You're going to hold the plank. Holding doesn't mean it has to be static. You can also move a little bit forward and back. Good. And then cycle through. And when you go back into downward facing dog. Yes also means linking breath and movement. So each movement has one breath, either an inhale or an exhale. Good. And then lightly step or jump forward. Just swing it out for a moment. Make a Nice painting on the floor. Painting an 8. Infinity. Good. And then simply take your hands onto your shins to lengthen the spine. Soften your knees. Don't go into a chair, but just soften your knees. And now, root down. Take your hands onto your hips, elbows back. And from here, with a flat back, come all the way up. So this is how you want to pick up stuff from the floor. What we often do is this. And there you go. It goes right into your back. So always make sure you use the legs to lower down. Good. Back to the front of the mat. With your inhale, circle the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back with your right foot again. You're going to do the same thing. Slowly, slowly lift up the fingertips first. Then lift up the upper body. Settle down. A nice lunge position. Good. Once you have it, variation 1, keep your hands onto your hips. Variation 2, arms towards the sky. Move your shoulders back and down and lift up the chest. Good. From here, we're going to go into a warrior 2. So open up the right foot. Make sure the heels are in line. The front knee is facing to the front with the midline of the foot. Settle down in a warrior 2. Again, this is all about the legs. So make sure you press the inner thigh backwards, opening up the hips. Strong in your back leg. Good. Solid foundation. Flip your front palm. Lift it up. Peaceful version. Reverse the warrior. Breathe into the front rib cage. Good. And then keep the strength in your back leg. Now extend both legs. You can also have your back foot slightly inward so that the toes are facing slightly inward. Strong in both legs. Shift your hips. Left hand down, either lightly on your shin or you can just float your hand. Right arm up. Hold it here. Strong in your core. Strong in the legs. Keep pressing into the left ball of the foot. Now bend your knee. Variation 1. Keep your front elbow lightly on top. Variation 2. Take one hand down. You can also place it on a block or a book. Variation 3. You're going to take the bind. And here, again, it's crucial that your flexibility comes, first of all, from the legs, the strong legs. So we want to build up from the bottom to the top. Good. Hold it here. And then take both hands on the inside of the foot and roll onto the ball of the right foot. You can scoop your left foot a little bit over to the left so you have more space. If you want, you can move a little bit. It doesn't have to be super static. Good. This may be enough. If it's already too much, drop the knee. Otherwise, come down onto your elbows. Now, if your elbows are up here, I recommend to place 1 or 2 blocks so it's easier to reach. Because at the end, you still want to do it with a lot of integrity. That means you want to keep your back long. Once you're here, tune in with your back leg. Feel free to drop it. You may not have the flexibility yet, so take it slow. Or if you have done this many times, do it with more integrity. So really keep your back leg strong. Roll the inner thigh up and lengthen through the crown of the head. Good. Now come back onto your hands. Frame the front foot and take either a vinyasa or rest in child's pose or downward facing dog. You're all gonna meet in a down dog. Now your body is probably more open, so maybe by now the heels can lower down even more. Engage your legs. Good, and then lightly step or jump without any noise. And come back into chair. Slowly settle down. And then all the way up. Root to rise. And with your exhale, hands in front of your heart. Take a moment here to just tune in with your breath. Feel the fresh air around you. And we're gonna add on. Long and deep inhale. Circle the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Now place the fingertips and then start to balance. And also when you step back, use the back side of the legs. Settle down. Slowly to lift up into a high lunge. Inhale to open up the heart. Maybe lift up your arms. Good. And with your exhale, you want to align your feet. Oops. And then stretch it out. Hold it steady. So here also, don't stick out the butt to the side. You want to keep an outward down rotation in the front leg. And at the same time, the back leg, the back inner thigh is moving backwards. Strong and steady. Reverse the warrior, opening up your front arm. And then just breathe into the rib cage. And then slowly coming into triangle. So both legs are strong, like a straight line. Pull your navel in, shift your hips backwards, settle down for your triangle. And then imagine you're leaning your shoulder against the wall. Good, and then bend your front knee, and you can take any variation. So if you want to take the bind, make sure the back inner thigh stays strong, and then you can go and grab. Maybe you're not there yet, so don't be discouraged. You can always take an easier version. You can even hang out on top of your thigh. Good. Everybody take both hands down. Roll onto the ball of the back foot. Hold it here. Feel free to move a little bit. Settle in. If it's too much, drop the knee. Otherwise, maybe you can even down. I recommend to first actually bend the knee. And then you want to press into the left knee just to lift up the left pelvis a little bit. And then from here, you might as well lift up the knee and just hold it here. Come back to the breathing, steady, smooth. And then slowly come back onto your hands, frame the front foot, vinyasa, or simply take a break. Good. Everybody drop the knees down. Point the feet and take a child's pose. Just to settle down for a moment. Completely relax your legs, your shoulders. And then when you're ready, come back into downward facing dog. With your inhale, lift up your right leg. With your exhale, step the foot in between your hands. And then rooting down, rising up. Settle down for a high lunge. Good. Gonna work again a lot on the back side of the leg. So take your hands in front of your chest and now start to lean forward. Also the back leg is engaged. And you come into a warrior three. Good. From here, extend your chest forward. Slowly bend both knees and hug your knee into the chest. Root to rise. The same way we came in, we want to go out again. So bend both knees, straighten both legs. You can have a little bend in your standing leg, that's fine, just to protect the knee. And then land softly. Inhale to lift up the chest, the arms. We do this one more time. Start to lean forward. You can also do this with your arms extended, of course. And then simply lift up the knee, root down, rise up. And then just extend again. And step back. Use the back side. Inhale to lift. I would say we do this one more time. Good. Make sure you're not holding the breath when you do this. So you really keep it fluid. And any variation with your arms is great. It can also be an airplane, Superman, Superwoman. Good. And then frame the front foot. Step back, cycle through vinyasa. There we go to the other side. So with your inhale, lift up your other leg, the left leg. Exhale, step forward, root to rise, settle down. Once you're here, maybe easier version is to have your hands in front of your heart so you can really hug the midline. That helps you to lift up the back leg. And then slowly you can hug the knee in. You can literally hug it. And then slowly, like moving through water. Feel the transitions. When you do this very smoothly, you're going to feel the benefits. Backside of your legs is still the target. And slowly come back into your high lunge. Lift up the arms and cycle through vinyasa. Either rest in down dog or child's pose. Good. From down dog, with your inhale, lift up your right leg. Exhale, step the foot in between. You're going to add some twists. With your inhale, lift up the upper body. And with your exhale, twist to the right side. Left arm forward, right arm back. Long and deep inhale, reunite the hands. Extend both legs. And with your exhale, again, go one floor down. Twist to the right. Inhale to pick everything up, lengthening. And exhale to twist. Good, one more time. Deep inhale. Lift it all up. And now we're going to lean forward. Feel free to bend your knee, but maybe you can keep it straight and just hinge at the hip crease, forward fold. You might as well place two blocks, two books on the sides, so it's easier to do this forward fold. So here, focus on strengthening the front side, but letting go of the back side. You might as well have your blocks a little bit higher. So still balancing also because we're still on the ball of the left foot. So keep your left leg also strong. Good. And then bend your front knee. Place both hands. Cycle through vinyasa. And then rest in down dog or child's pose. Good. Go to the other side. So with your inhale, lift up your left leg. Exhale. Draw the knee into the chest. First, you want to be solid so you can easily root down and rise up. And then simply twist to the left. So left arm back, right arm forward. Reunite the hands. Inhale to lift it all up. Extend your front leg. Strong in both legs. Exhale to twist. Good. Inhale again. Lift it up. Exhale to twist. Now with your inhale one more time, lift it up. And then easy forward fold. So really steady. Keep your hips on the same level. Sometimes it helps if you have the feet a little bit wider, laterally wider. You can move your left foot a little bit more to the left. And then you want to still keep pressing into the front side and the ball of the foot. And then enjoy your stretch. the opening. Active stretch, so keep the steadiness through the legs. Simply bend your front knee. Again, step back into the plank, and we're going to hold the plank. Good. Holding doesn't mean it has to be static. You can move a little bit. Good. And then just roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. The right foot can come either in front of you towards 3 o'clock, or you can stack the feet. Also in a side plank, of course, the strength is in your core, but it's also in your legs. So steady in your legs. Maybe lift up one leg. Hold it here. Breathe. And then roll straight to the other side. Make sure you have a 90-degree between your arm and your mat. Lift it up. Maybe lift up one leg. Keep pressing through the pelvis upwards. And then come back to the middle. Cycle through vinyasa. Or maybe take a break in child's pose. And just breathe for a moment. Relax. Completely surrender. And then just lift up your upper body. And sit on one side. And swing your legs forward. So we're going to keep working on the back side. So place the feet solid on the ground, about hip width apart. The hands are behind you with the fingers pointing forward. Roll the biceps forward. Press down into the hands and into the feet. And then slowly lift up the bum. Reverse tabletop. Imagine you want to slide your feet towards the fingertips. So you feel the backside of the legs working. Good. Maybe shift your weight more to the left and then lift up your right leg. Breathe here. And then switch to sides. Left leg up and keep lifting the right side as well. So you feel the backside. Good. And then gently release. We're going to add a boat pose. So grab behind your legs, lift up the legs, lift up the chest, maybe extend. We're going to do some core work as well. So with your inhalation, come halfway down. With your exhalation, come up. Inhalation to come down. Exhalation to come up. Inhalation to come down. Exhale, coming up. Inhale to come down. Exhale, come up. Keep it smooth. Inhale to come down. Exhale, up. Place the feet. One more time. Reverse tabletop. Lift up one leg. Lift up the other leg. And then finally, release. Take your feet mat width apart. Knees together. Give yourself a nice hug. And just relax for a moment. Breathe into the belly. Good. Of course, we need to stretch it out now, especially the glutes. So we're going to place the right foot on top of the left knee. And you want to flex the foot. So basically the toes are facing your knee. This is to protect the knee. You can roll your hands around and you want to keep your spine straight. If you're here, you may not feel that much. So really make sure you root down. And if you don't feel anything, take your left foot closer to you. And you want to move with the right knee to the side and forward. Good. Hold it here. Take a couple of deep breaths. Good. And then switch to sides. And you will feel, just like I do right now, sides are different. One side is definitely tighter than the other. So breathe into this area. Try to release it instead of resisting. Just let go. Allow it to open up. Good, and then release. We're also going to open up one more time the hamstrings. So roll the inner thighs down here. It's like the forward fold when we're standing. So that means imagine you're standing on your feet. Flex the feet. Keep yourself straight. And then you may have some space available to lean forward. Hinge at the hip crease. And you want to have your belly on your thighs, still pressing the inner thigh down. Either just grab your ankles or go for the feet. You might as well take a belt and just walk forward. And then let go of your head. And more, press the legs down. And you want to lengthen with every inhalation. And with every exhalation, you want to surrender and soften a little bit more. So there's a subtle movement thanks to the breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Good. Slowly lift up the upper body. Bend your knees. And then slowly roll down all the way. Vertebra by vertebra. And hug the knees into the chest. And just sway from side to side. Good. One more hip opener. Take your knees super wide and then stack the feet on top of your knees and either grab the shins, grab the ankles, or go for the feet. But try to keep your pelvis down on the floor. That means instead of pressing the feet, the hands into the feet, press the feet into the hands to really release the pelvis, release the lower body, the lower back. Good. And also here, you can just rock a little bit from side to side. And then hug your knees. Drop the knees to the right side. And look towards the left. Spinal twist. Try to melt your shoulders into the floor. And then switch the sides. Take the knees to the other side. And release, let go. And then slowly come back to the middle and maybe just shake your hands, shake your feet, shake your legs. Really let go. You can also circle the wrists, circle the ankles. And finally, let's rest for a moment in Shavasana. If you're outside, just feel the warmth on your skin, soaking up the good energy. If you're inside, just allow your body to fall into stillness. And start to deepen your breath again. If it feels nice, you can stretch out the body. So just your arms behind your head. And gently hug the knees towards the chest and roll yourself onto your favorite side. And then slowly come back to a seated position. time with your inhale. Circle the arms towards the sky. Grab the energy. Take it into your heart. Both hands in front of your chest. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining. Well, it's a beautiful day today. It's a stunning view here. I'm going to show you around. I'm going to end the video on YouTube. See you tonight at 6:30. And of course, I'm going to show you around.